Welcome to Mindset for Work. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Raheem.
This is the podcast where we talk about how to build a stronger, healthier, and more productive mindset, not just for work, but for life.
Exactly. And today we're diving into a topic that's really close to everyone's heart: how to prepare your mind for a powerful workday.
Honestly, Raheem, I think most of us underestimate how much our mindset affects our performance.
Absolutely. There's a quote by Henry Ford: "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Your mindset shapes your results before you even start working."
So true. Let me be honest. This morning, I hit snooze 3 times, grabbed my phone, scrolled TikTok, and then rushed into my emails. By 9:30, I was already stressed.
That's relatable, and it's the perfect example because the way we start our mornings sets the tone for the whole day.
Don't worry, we're not here to judge. We're here to share real stories, practical tips, and mindset hacks you can use tomorrow.
So get comfortable, maybe grab a coffee or tea, and let's build that work mindset together.
Okay, Raheem, first question. What's your very first action when you wake up?
I drink a full glass of water. That's non-negotiable. Before phone, before coffee.
Mr. Discipline. Meanwhile, my first action is usually fumbling for my phone to check notifications.
And that's most people. But here's the thing. When you check your phone immediately, your brain starts in reaction mode. You're responding to other people's priorities instead of setting your own.
Ouch. Guilty as charged.
Instead, start with something intentional. It doesn't need to be complicated. 2 minutes of deep breathing, writing down 3 priorities, stretching.
I love that. I've started writing one sentence in the morning, like, today I'll stay calm in challenges. It actually changes my mood.
That's called priming your brain. You're giving it a direction. Tony Robbins says, "Where focus goes, energy flows."
Ooh, I like that. And don't underestimate sunlight. Step outside for 60 seconds in the morning. It wakes up your body and resets your biological clock.
Quick tip for listeners. Tomorrow, before grabbing your phone, try this 3-step morning ritual. Water, 2 deep breaths, and write down your top 3 tasks.
But Raheem, I'm not a morning person. What if I just can't do rituals?
Great question. Then keep it micro. Even brushing your teeth mindfully without scrolling counts as a ritual.
Exactly. Don't aim for perfect, aim for progress. Okay, fast forward. You've had your morning ritual. Now you're at your desk. How do we actually stay focused? Because I swear I sit down to write a report and end up Googling why cats knock things over.
That's the brain craving quick dopamine hits. The solution is to build structures that protect your focus.
Like what?
One classic is the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes of focus, 5 minutes break. But my favorite is 90-minute deep work blocks. During those, I shut off notifications and keep my phone in another room.
Ooh, I tried that once. I literally put my phone in a drawer and suddenly, 2 hours later, I had finished my presentation.
Exactly. Sometimes the simplest trick, out of sight, out of mind, is the most powerful.
Here's a mini story. Last year, I was on a deadline. I used to multitask, answer emails, scroll Slack, check WhatsApp, all while writing. Total chaos. Then one day, I told myself, only this task, nothing else. And I finished in half the time.
That's because multitasking isn't real. It's just fast task switching, which burns energy.
I read somewhere that switching tasks too often makes you 40% less productive.
Exactly. Protect your attention like it's gold, because it is. But what if the job requires constant interruptions?
Ugh, I feel you. Sometimes you can't avoid it.
True. In that case, use focus windows. Tell colleagues, "I'm offline for 30 minutes, but I'll respond after." Even micro boundaries help.
So, listeners, experiment. Find the focus system that fits your reality.
Now, let's talk about motivation, because even if you set your rituals and focus, some days you just don't feel like working.
Oh, yes, the classic not today feeling.
That's where self-talk becomes crucial. The way we speak to ourselves decides whether we move forward or give up.
I used to tell myself, this is too hard. I can't do it. And surprise, I wouldn't even try.
Exactly. Let's role play. You'll be the negative voice. I'll be the positive one.
You're going to fail this project.
Maybe, but every mistake teaches me something. I'll grow stronger.
You're so slow compared to others.
I don't need to compare. My pace is fine as long as I'm moving forward.
That shift feels like magic. You're literally reprogramming your brain.
Neuroscience shows it too. Repeating positive, realistic self-talk rewires neural pathways.
Here's a little story. Once before a big presentation, I told myself, I'm terrible at public speaking. Guess what? I froze. The next time, I said, I'm nervous, but I'll share what I know. And it went so much smoother.
That's the growth mindset. Carol Dweck said, becoming is better than being. It's about learning, not being perfect. But isn't positive self-talk just lying to yourself?
Great point. It's not about pretending you're amazing at everything.
Exactly. It's about being realistic and encouraging. Not I'm the best, but I can improve step by step.
Okay, Raheem, now let's talk about something essential. Energy. Because mindset isn't just mental, it's physical.
Yes, you can't expect your brain to run on empty. Simple things, hydration, food, movement, make a huge difference.
I used to skip breakfast and wonder why I felt dead by 11 a.m. Now I eat something small like eggs or fruit, and I feel so much sharper.
I do the same. Also, I avoid heavy lunches when I need to work afterward. Otherwise, I just want a nap.
Oh, yes, the rice coma. Been there.
And don't underestimate micro breaks. Even standing up, stretching, or walking for 5 minutes recharges your brain.
I sometimes do weird desk stretches. My coworkers laugh, but hey, I'm not the one with the sore back.
That's the spirit. Think of your energy like a phone battery. You can't run all day without recharging.
What if I don't have time for breaks?
Honestly, you don't have time not to. A 5-minute reset can save you hours of dragging through tasks.
Exactly. A tired brain makes mistakes that cost more time to fix.
Okay, let's get real. What about those days when everything goes wrong? Deadlines, criticism, mistakes.
The stormy days. That's when resilience matters most. I once got feedback that my report was confusing. My first reaction was crying in the bathroom, but then I rewrote it, learned a better way, and honestly, it made me better.
Exactly. That's the growth mindset. Setbacks aren't permanent, they're lessons.
And procrastination, my lifelong enemy.
Same for many. Here's a trick. If a task feels overwhelming, break it into micro tasks. Instead of write the whole report, just write the title. Then momentum builds.
I tried this. I told myself, just open the document. 5 minutes later, I was already writing paragraphs.
See? Action creates motivation, not the other way around. But what if I keep failing? Doesn't that kill motivation?
I feel you. But remember Thomas Edison's words, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work.
Exactly. Failure is feedback, not final. Now, let's talk about how to end your day, because mindset doesn't stop at 5 p.m.
True. I used to slam my laptop shut and run. Next morning, chaos.
A simple evening reset helps. Write one win from the day, one thing you learned, and one task for tomorrow.
I also do gratitude journaling. Even if my day was rough, I can always write something like, I had good coffee, or my cat made me laugh.
That shifts your brain from stress to positivity before sleep.
Okay, let's wrap up. Today we covered morning rituals, focus hacks, self-talk, energy, resilience, and evening resets.
Exactly. And here's your challenge. Tomorrow morning, before touching your phone, write down 3 priorities. Try it for 1 week.
And let us know how it changes your workday.
Thank you for joining us on Mindset for Work.
Next week, we'll talk about how to beat procrastination at its own game. You don't want to miss it.
Until then, stay motivated, stay mindful, and keep building your mindset.